to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, do also hit the subscribe button. So basically this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make passion twist from your canicolon or expression attachment. For this tutorial you're going to be needing a pack of straws. This particular ones I got from Prince Abano for 850 naira. You want to make sure that your straws are very hard, as I will show you in a bit. You don't want them to be too soft, so when you're twisting your passion twist around it doesn't bend. It holds the curls very well. So you can see that even though this is not completely perfectly strong, it should do the job. It's very strong actually. Next, of course, you're going to want to separate the straws, because obviously for this tutorial I'm not going to use the whole pack of straws, so I just brought out about 5. And next you're going to need a bowl of shea butter. You can substitute this for hair cream. I've got a lot of people asking me questions about where to get shea butter. If you don't have shea butter, use your hair cream, your regular hair cream I mean. So you can see that I'm unraveling the attachment. For my how to make crochet coils, I did use Xpression Attachment, so this should perfectly work. This should work perfectly for Xpression Attachment and your regular canicolon hair extensions. So I'm just taking a little piece from the main bundle, which is what I'm going to be working with, and I'm going to cut that into 2 pieces. Depending on what length you want to cut it into 3, 2, or 4. But because I want it really long, I went ahead and cut it into 2. I'm going to show you how to make your ends uneven, because you don't want it even, because when you're coiling it, rolling it around your straw, it's not going to stay, it's going to keep on unraveling. So you want to take a little bit with a piece of cream on your fingers and pull it tiny bits at a time. What this does is that it's going to make your the ends of your attachment, your extension, uneven, and that would enable you roll it better around your straw. So just watch carefully as I do that. Next, because I don't want to waste attachment, what I usually do is that I divide it into little pieces like this to unravel it and make the brushing process a lot easier. So I'm going to do that to the whole bundle, which is what I'm currently holding. Once I've done that, I'll go ahead and use a brush to brush it all out and make it neater and more presentable. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel at this point, do well to hit the subscribe button, because you don't want to miss out on fun tutorials from me. I also have a tutorial on how to make crochet coils that I did a year ago, so if you're interested in that particular video, click the card up above or check the description box, because that video is like my most watched video till date. So go check that out. It's the same process, but this is for passion twist. So yeah, I'm just applying the shea butter on the attachment, and what this does is that it takes care of all the frizzled hair and makes it a lot better. So you're just going to brush it again and then start the process of coiling. So I'm going to take a tiny piece. Depending on how big and how small you want your twist to be, you're going to cut your attachment that way. So I'm just dividing it a little bit, because I want it not too tiny but just moderate. So as I do that, I'm going to roll it around a piece of straw. As you can see what I'm doing, so I'm twisting it around and then rolling it around the straw. What this does is that it holds the curls better rather than just rolling it around your straw. So you can see I'm twisting and turning around the straw. Once you get to the end, you want to start twisting it back to the beginning, because if you continue twisting it down, it's going to unravel like it did here. So just showing you guys the mistake I did and how to correct that. So you twist it around the curls. When you're almost done, when it's just remaining a little bit, a tiny piece, what you now want to do is to twist it back up to the beginning of the straw, in between the coils. So the coils that you've already done would hold those tiny bits into place, so it doesn't lose, and you don't need a rubber band or a bobby pin for this. So yeah, and then you just move it slightly up so that you can do it well. So I'm just showing you again how to do that. So you twist and turn, twist and turn, twist and turn. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already subscribed. Yeah, so you twist and turn, twist and turn. When you're almost done, you twist it back all the way up, as you can see. Twist it in between all the way up, and boom, you have your your curls. So I'm gonna do one more and show you guys. So there are times that when you're doing this, it's going to unravel because the straw is actually very smooth, so your curls will keep on just going round and round as you would see in a bit. So it will just unravel and just be going round. So what you want to do is you use your finger to hold the curls. You don't have to do this all through the video, all through the process, but just the beginning part. So you hold it like this and put the finger there and then turn and hold, turn and hold. So what this does, it holds the curl exactly where you want it, and once you've gotten halfway done, you can release your the pressure you're applying on the straw, and it makes it a lot better. This is why you need a very strong straw. If you're using a very soft straw, this process will be a headache to use. So yeah, twist and turn, and then twist it all the way back up to the beginning. Yep. Please check out my other videos. I'm going to leave a link to them in the description box. As you know, I hope you'd enjoy them. Please subscribe as well if you haven't already. So you twist and turn, and turn it all the way back to the up, so you can see. And that's basically to the end, so you don't have any more left. So this is what our passion twist is looking like. It looks really neat, it looks really nice and tight. So what you want to do now is to use a pair of scissors and cut out or trim out any frizzled hair standing up, because you want your passion twist to be as neat and clean as possible. So you just use your scissors to trim it. Just simple as that. As you can see, you don't have to use the tiny scissors like this. You can use the medium-sized scissors, but big scissors won't do the job. So and I have this pair of surgical scissors, so why not? So next step is to pour a bowl of hot water, put it in a bowl of hot water for it to melt and sort of hold down the cold. So you want to leave that in the hot water for like 5 to 10 minutes. Once you're done, you use a towel to dry it, and yeah, once you're done drying it, what I like to do just to hold the curls a lot more better is to apply mousse, as you would see in a bit. Once you've applied that, you want to leave that to dry for some minutes. It could be a couple of hours, or you could just come back the next day. So that's why you need a lot of straw. So once you do it, you know that you're just unraveling it the next day. So I'm just applying the mousse on the straws, the curls, and making sure that it melts, like it's going in between the curls. And once you've done that, you're good to go. You just leave it to dry for a couple of minutes to an hour or several hours, and yeah, that's it. So once you want to take it out, you can just pull it instead of untangling it. So you just pull it up and it comes off like that. And just look at how perfect. Just look at it, looks so nice. A lot better than my last year video. So yeah, this is basically what it looks like, neat and tight. You won't believe this attachment was cut into two, so that's why you need to also put the height of your attachment, the length of your attachment into consideration. So yeah, next you want to unravel it into two like you did at the beginning, and then twist it, and then you can see the perfect passion twist. I want to think this is perfect. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give this video a huge thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Share these videos with your friends, and let us slay together as we approach the festive season. Have a great day, guys. Bye.